What's up, guys? This is Tristan. Today, I'm gonna be counting down the top 7 Hunter x Hunter story arcs. Now, before I get started, you might be wondering, why does this background look so different? The reason for that is because, of certain reasons. Not really gonna go into that. This is gonna be kind of a long video. Anyways, just saying this is temporarily not a permanent background. Anyways, also, if an arc is low on this list, that doesn't mean it's bad. Pretty much every arc in Hunter x Hunter is good, but some arcs I like more than others, obviously, and 7 is the number of completed arcs, just in case you were wondering, because currently there has been a hiatus in Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, just in case you didn't know. So I'm just gonna get right into this list. Number 7 being the Zodiac family, also known as the Killua backstory arc. Oh shit. In this arc, we get to see how Killua lives, his lifestyle. We get to see that he was raised by assassins. We get to see more like how that's like, and how it's really freaking tough, how his family wants him to be an assassin. Killua doesn't really want to be an assassin, just a lot of conflict going on there. Just great arc if you like Killua. Enough said. Number 6 is none other than the Heaven's Arena arc. Yeah, this is, I believe, the second arc in Hunter x Hunter, and this is pretty much where Gon and Killua get stronger. They learn Nen, they go through these different tournaments. Hisoka is there. Gon fights Hisoka at one point, and even though Hisoka doesn't go full power on Gon, it's still cool to see where Gon matches with in strength with Hisoka at this current point in the story. And overall, just a really good training arc. Just a really great training arc and a good introduction to Nen, because Nen can be quite confusing. Yoshihiro Togashi did do a good job of explaining it easily. Number 5 is the last completed arc in Hunter x Hunter. Number 5 is the 13th Hunter Chairman Election arc. Now, this arc is a little bit more of a political arc, but it's very interesting. It's basically about Ging, and this arc pretty much takes place after the Camra Ant Arc, and they're trying to find a new chairman in the place of Chairman Netero, and Leorio ends up getting nominated, and it's just really entertaining because you're really not sure how this is going to end up, and there's a nice little plot twist at the end that I'm not going to spoil, but just a great arc. Like I said, more political arc, but pretty interesting. It reminds me of a lot of like real life political stuff, and it reminds me a lot of the 2016 elections, presidential elections in America that's currently going on. So that's pretty entertaining. There's some battle scenes, not like a lot, but some here and there. The top 4 on my list are pretty much the 4 major arcs in Hunter x Hunter. They're the 4 biggest arcs in Hunter x Hunter, and what way to start the 4 biggest arcs off on my list with none other than the first arc in Hunter x Hunter, the introduction arc, as well as Gon and his friends being initiated into Hunters. You know what I'm talking about. You know what it is. I'm talking about the Hunter x Hunter Hunter exams. The Hunter exams arc, just such a phenomenal arc. Just phenomenal, alright? I'm gonna say that a lot with these top 4 because, like, they're all amazing. Now, the Hunter exams, I was originally gonna put this at, third place, but after looking back on it, I put this at 4th place, but it's still great, still a great arc. It's not bad just because I moved down a spot, but yeah, great arc, phenomenal suspense. Now, I'm gonna have to take this phone call, so yeah, hold on a minute. Now, number 3 on my list, it's an arc that I didn't particularly like when I first read it. It's a very complex arc. Some people consider this the best arc in Hunter x Hunter. I know a lot of people think that this is like one of the greatest anime arcs in existence. I personally, I didn't particularly like it at first, but after I read volume 32, after I read this volume, the last volume that was published, I sort of thought of all the arcs in the series, and looking back on the York New City arc, it's a really great arc. Now, depending on how much you like the series, and if you think this is the best arc in the series, kind of depends on if you like Kurapika and if you like the Phantom Troupe. Because when I first read this arc, I really did not like the Phantom Troupe, and yeah, I really did like Kurapika. He was one of my favorite characters in the series, but I didn't really like the Phantom Troupe, and I'm still not a big fan of the Phantom Troupe. But after finishing the series and looking back on it, the Phantom Troupe got a lot of character development after this arc, which made me like this arc more. It sounds confusing how I'm talking about it, but yeah, it's still a great arc. The only reason the York New City arc isn't any higher is because it's very complex and at some points hard to follow. Now, the top 2 arcs on this list are very, very close together in terms of how much I like them, but that doesn't mean they're, tied. It doesn't mean I'm like, oh, you could pretty much flip them around any way you'd like. No, you can't really, I can't really flip them around any way I like. This list is very distinctive, besides the Hunter exams in the York New City arc. That was a little bit of a hard flip-flop decision to make, but the top 2 arcs on my list I really like both of them, is basically what I'm trying to say. Anyways, number 2 is the Greed Island arc. Holy shit. Whew. The Greed Island arc, I'm currently watching the anime. I've read all of the manga volumes. Currently, I recently started the anime. I'm on episode 10 or something, and I'm very excited to see how the Greed Island arc is executed in the anime, because in the manga series, this arc, the Greed Island arc, sent freaking chills down your spine. It freaking gave you goosebumps. Alright, this arc was just phenomenal. The Greed Island arc was a game arc. Basically, Gon and Killua were stuck inside this video game. If they died inside the video game, they died in real life. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, oh, how original. That sounds like pretty much the premise of Sword Art Online or Log Horizon, or really just any game anime out there. But you're wrong, because this arc has just so many plot twists, and it's just, holy shit. Now, I was a little confused on where this arc was going when I first started reading it. I wasn't really sure why Yoshihiro Togashi was putting a game arc in a shonen battle manga series, but just trust me, you will probably enjoy this arc if you have a similar taste in manga that I do. Now, this arc definitely isn't for everyone. It's very, like, stepping outside of the typical boundaries that the shonen battle manga template has, but just, holy shit, phenomenal arc. I'll put all the links, in the description of the reviews of all of these arcs that I did if you want to see my in-depth thoughts on, these arcs, but just warning you guys, those videos do have spoilers in them, so you should probably just watch those videos, after you've already read or seen that arc. Number 1, just, you guys probably already know what this is. Just, if you've seen my review of this series, you probably know how much I like it. Just, holy shit. This arc deals with topics such as interspecies friendship, what it means to be human, just, holy shit, just phenomenal. This arc reminds me a lot of the series Parasite. Just, this arc is pretty much like if you took the series Parasite and just extended the entire ending. Holy shit. This arc literally freaking gives me goosebumps every time I think about it. Just such a mind-blowingly good arc. It just takes such a huge step outside of that typical shonen battle manga template that we all know. Now, some of you guys might be wondering, Tristan, what is this arc? What is the arc called? You guys already know what it is. The Camra Ant Arc. Holy shit, the Camra Ant Arc. The Camra Ant Arc. Holy shit, this is so good. It takes one of my favorite manga, Parasite, and it's just like oh shit, it's a lot like Parasite. If you've read Parasite or seen Parasite, oh, and you've seen or read this arc, you probably know what I'm talking about. Just holy shit. It's like if you combined Dragon Ball and Parasite. Holy shit. Oh. Mind-blowingly phenomenal. Freaking amazing. Now, that's it for this video, guys. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. Drop a comment telling me what your favorite Hunter x Hunter arc is, or if you haven't read Hunter x Hunter, let me know what arc you're most excited, to read or watch. And also, if you haven't already read the Hunter x Hunter manga, I'll be putting a link in the description below, to Right Stuff Anime, where you can be buying the Hunter x Hunter volumes. Now, I'm not sponsored by that link or anything like that. I just want you guys to read Hunter x Hunter, boy. That's the cheapest place to get it. Yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Great subscribers. I got a lot of requests to make this video. So yeah, that's it, boy.